Okay, I'm back. Today I'm going north on Yonge Street from Yonge and Dundas. And I have a purpose. I want to see what the Zanibar looks like after it got burnt, torched by fire. So let's head towards the Zanibar, the iconic Zanibar. And let's start this thing. So this is Yonge Street here, and this is Dundas right here. Let's do this walk. Now I think it happened about a couple of weeks ago, maybe. And usually I do a lot of walks downtown. I kind of stopped doing that for a bit, and a breaking story. A place that had 75 topless and bottomless vixens. The iconic place that had 75 topless and bottomless vixens burnt down. Well, not down, but I heard there was a lot of damage on all floors. So let's go see what's doing. See if it's boarded up or if they've torn it down or whatever, and woohoo! And we'll go from there. So we're going north on Yonge Street right now. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Let me let you see Yonge Street a bit. As I said, down there is Dundas. Let's work our way north. Life in the city. Life in the city. Healthy Planet. Right there. And we got music coming out of the famous food place over there. All right. Dave's Hot Chicken right here. So we've lost Fillmore's, and in Mississauga, the Midway went down, and now the Zanibar caught on fire. All these dinosaur type places where women are dancing without their underpants, they're all starting to fall. Time's changing, or they just haven't adapted, or what. But I mean, that's right there, as you can see, condos going up all around the Zanibar, and then right in the middle of all the new buildings and stuff, you'll have a place like right over there, the Zanibar. I will take some video from this side of the street and then try and maybe get a little closer. I wonder if there's a way to get to the back. I wonder. But right there it is. The place that had 75 topless, bottomless vixens. You know what? I think I'm gonna try. I think the door's open. I'm gonna bunny hop across the street here and see what's doing. Maybe I can get some, or maybe I'm seeing things. I thought this door here was open. Nope. Boarded up. $10 cover. I didn't know there was a $10 cover. I was kind of planning on maybe going in this place in the future. Well, it's a good thing I found that out. I'm cheap. I'm not coming here. $10 to get in. But anyways, let's get some video of the iconic Zanibar. In my lifetime, I think I've been in here maybe about 4 times in my life. And the last time I was in this place was maybe, gotta be maybe 25 years ago, maybe. So, I wonder if it affected this place here, this cannabis place. Did they get burnt too? I don't know. But anyways, there's going to be 75 topless, bottomless vixens looking for work. Jeez. Okay. I'll see if I can bunny hop across the road again. Right into the scooter. And one more look. Because you never know, this could be the last look. So they might decide to just tear the thing down and, you know, because as I said, a Concord Sky, a nice, beautiful new condo. And this place right here, it's going up, so it's modernizing, and then you have the Zanibar right there. Hey, listen, it was popular. People were in there. So, anyways, let's continue heading north on Yonge Street. All right, the good old Conchi Queen right here. Yonge Street, walking north. What exciting things will we see on Yonge Street today? Usually I head down Walton Street here, but I did a few walks and I'm tired. So I ain't going down there. But a little shout out to the Pretty Young Thing place where you can get your nails and feet and everything manicured down there. Coming up to Gerrard Street, and Gerrard Street madness. Oh, okay, let's wait for the light to change. And it does. Okay, we got a fire truck with a purpose coming towards us. Woo! Good God! Oh my! That's loud! All right. So we're coming up to College Park. Let's take a quick look at where Marshall's and IKEA is right here. Lower level, we have the Aura Mall. Excuse me. A quick peek at the Aura Mall to see if there's anything happening. I just want to cool off. It's a little hot and humid out there. Okay, nothing seems to be happening. No special events down here. Just deadness. All right. I have I've done a few walks already today. This is probably my last one, and I'm kind of feeling it. I'll try and make it all the way to Bloor Street and jump in the subway and head home. Life in the city. All right. Leave in the comments the last time you walked Yonge Street. Most of the time those comments come from outside the country. People who haven't been in Canada for a while and they remember Yonge Street. They'll comment as to what they remember. What's over there? We have some music playing. Some kind of events happening over there. Downtown Yonge Business Improvement Area. Okay. Doesn't seem to be too many people for that. Okay. We'll continue north. We will continue north. What's this Fizz Mobile? All kinds of changes in the city. I'll come down and I see all kinds of stuff that I don't even know what it is. Everything is like a download an app. We are so being spied on. Remember, people, nothing is free. So when someone says, oh, download the app for free. Nope. Download the app so they can spy on your ass. End of story, case closed. In the future, 3% of the population will know you better than you know you. And they will control you. This is the time that people have to stop and make sure laws are written, how far these people can go. If not, your children will have no future but to be followers to some losers. So keep that in mind. Download the app for free. My anyways, let's I think we can cross. There's no traffic going east or west. Little streetcar action here, being repaired. All right. Whoopsie. Let's continue north. Yeah, so there's some streetcar track action, repair, construction going on. I don't know how long it's going to take, but anyways. Sorry about the rant and rave about my thoughts of being controlled. Close to where I live, Microsoft is putting up a data center. That's another. Whenever there's these data centers, it's a study. Man, they're so close to getting that power. People. Whoever. You see, if it... the people that are in power that will gather all this information and fool you with AI images and all that, if it was spread out where every race and creed and man and woman was a part of it, that's one thing. But whoever gets control of the population, they're going to basically shape you to their ideology and their culture. That is the problem. I'm not against, technology, but when it comes to control, who is doing the control? What is their ideology? What is their race? What is their religion? So, okay, let's head out. Let's continue going north on Yonge. Another McDonald's. I'll try and stay ahead of the crowd if possible, but my legs are tired. Leave in the comments what you think of the soon-to-be controlled population in the future. With AI, data control centers, free apps that get all your information. And they're also putting spyware in all the new cars now. They'll know where you are, what you're doing. Insurance companies will be able to buy into that. So you have no no making out with your girlfriend anymore in the back of the car. The cameras are, if you don't believe me, look it up. In the US, they're passing laws now where you cannot work on your own car. So in other words, they don't want you dismantling this new technology that's coming along in the future. And better make the light here. It's going to be a horror story. I'm a little older now, so I remember when times were good. Times were simple. Now you get some people around this planet that just want to control everyone because they're angry or they're mentally ill. You know, there's a lot of mentally ill people with a lot of education, so we got to keep these guys under control. In other words, the normal people are lazy. They're like, you know what, I don't want that job. I don't want to lead. I don't want to teach. I don't want to do nothing. Let the loser do it for cheap money, yeah? They do it for cheap money, but they get all that information. And they make big money from all that information they gather. So, you know. Here's one for you. I think in just under the next 5 years, you heard it here first, McDonald's is going to go under. And you might think, this guy's really loopy. He's had a few walks. Oh yeah? No one thought the Sears, Hudson's Bay, Exxon, all these big companies would be going under. You know? But they did. And the reason I think that is McDonald's premise was cheap food and fast. Okay? Price-wise cheap, and it's fast to get in. So a person who's living on the street, all they got to do is scrounge up maybe $4 or $5, and they can have a nice meal that day, you know. And it used to be fast. No lineups. You used to go in, make your order, the girl turn around, it was already in a little rack or tray, like little sliders. And oh, we got some craziness here. Now, it ain't fast, it ain't cheap, and it's too close of a price point to like Five Guys and Shake Shack and all that. People don't want McDonald's price that close to those items. So they're closing down stores. Then you got a crazy beggar here. Hope he doesn't try to slap the camera out of my hand. Oh, he's crossing the street. Okay. Anyways. Yep. Next 5 years. Goodbye McDonald's. And also, people are eating healthy. And also, everyone has an air fryer. You know, the fast part, you can do it by yourself at home now, right? That air fryer, 20 minutes, anything. As long as you flip it at the halfway point, it tastes great. From frozen to a meal, you know, your air fryer. So McDonald's is losing out to an air fryer. And as I said, they lost their service part. You know, that's what I think. The mighty McDonald's. A lot of stores and companies and businesses haven't made a profit in years and we don't know of. We think they're still flourishing, but they're not. You know? And you're going to see a lot of places going under. Life in the city. There's a ticket guy over there. There's a little ticket pad. I don't know what he's up to. What's he gonna ticket? Maybe he's on his break. I don't see his car. Still going north on Yonge Street. Just remember, when you hear McDonald's closing down all kinds of stores and they're down to their last iconic store type thing, remember this vlogger that said so first. Well, I didn't say so first. A lot of people feel that way. Also, there's so many places now, like Oriental Jasmine Tea and all these small stores and restaurants and cafes from all over the world now. When their parents came here, they didn't have really a choice. They just had to go to McDonald's, Burger King, Western food, and a few places that had their ethnic food. Now, they can have their ethnic food, so they don't have to go into McDonald's anymore. So they're losing a crowd there. Plus, a lot of places here, you can't even go into the dining room anymore. You have to go through the drive-thru only. You know, the experience is gone, the speed is gone, and the price is too high. So, that's what's happening there. Okay. Woohoo! Little scooter action here. She's got a helmet on. That's all that matters. Make sure you have a helmet when you do the scooter thing. And when it comes to scooters, 99.999% of the time when you fall, it's teeth first. All the power is in the front. Accident. Always face first. So keep that helmet on and be prepared to go to a dentist if you do have a fall. Very rare it's sideways. It's always like you're going forward. Something gets into something's in the road that grabs that wheel, and it's just an instant slap. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go. Oh, it's okay. Light's green. I was gonna be daring and walk across on a red light, but the light turned. Still going north on Yonge Street. Yeah. We got M Square Cake, Vape Magic here. I'm smelling really good hamburgers coming out of somewhere. Oh, I don't know where that's coming from, but it smells good. I want to videotape these kind of apartments above these stores. These things are like 100 years old. I would like to see what condition they're in, if it's actually really nice inside and the facade outside is kind of crummy, or if it's crummy on the outside and you have bed bugs in the inside. I don't know, but I'd like to get up there. One day when I see someone coming out, I'll ask them if they want a McDonald's gift certificate to show me around their apartment. Okay. Ooh. And as we talked about at the very beginning of this, all these strip joints they're in danger. You're going to see a few that will survive, and they'll become gentlemen's clubs. But a lot of them are going to go under because the economy is really bad. The guys can't afford the $10 to $15 beer, plus a cover charge to get in. And if they want those little vixens dancing for them or whatever, that's big money right there. And I'm sure those vixen prices haven't come down. So people just can't afford those vixens. Okay. Let's cross before I get clipped. Oh my God. People can't afford the vixens. So everything we remember, it's just that time of a change. I mean, realistically, it's those type of establishments, they haven't really evolved much. When you go in there, it's like it's just chewing gum and DNA all over the place, you know. Nothing is, it's a place for vixens to make money. And they don't really take care of the vixens home to make money. It's just, if you took a blue light in there, you'll go blind. But anyways, look at that. I got a ladybug in my glasses. I'm trying to blow it off and it won't go. Come on, get out of here. Oh my God. Oh my God, no, a pigeon attacked me. What the? Jeez Louise. Oh, good God. If it isn't a bee attacking me, it's a ladybug and a pigeon combo. Okay. Where was I? I was talking about vixens, no? Let's continue on. Oh, that's probably a sign for me to end this thing, this vlog. Oh my God. I got 1 second to cross the road. You know what? I gotta get over there. And I'm gonna look at these cars ready to clip me right here. Look at that. They're saying, go ahead, make our day. Go ahead, make our day. You know what? I'm gonna cross over here. And then cross over there. And I'll accomplish what I need to accomplish. Oh. Yonge Street in the south direction there. And Yonge Street in a north direction here. Oh, I better get off the road. Waiting for the light. And we're off. Life in the city. Okay. See if I can get ahead of the crowd here. Okay. This is a McDonald's, not your typical McDonald's. Silver and yellow. I think we're coming up to the brass rail. I wonder if the 75 topless and bottomless vixens from the Zanibar kind of e-biked their way up here. Or walked their way here to the brass rail. Right here. I wonder if they have a cover. I didn't realize these places had a cover. I am so cheap. Anyways, brass rail is open. Right there. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess it is open. The dude just walked in. I wonder what happened. I have no desire to go in these places anymore. I remember when I used to like any excuse. It's like, hey, it's raining. Let's go to a strip joint. It's snowing. Hey, let's go to a strip joint. Tomorrow's Sunday. Let's go to a strip joint. Now, I don't know. I guess you can pull out your phone and you have access to like, Pornhub and all that kind of stuff. You don't really need to see it and pay for it close up. Chick-fil-A. Good old Chick-fil-A. Right here. Oh boy. Somebody just sneezed or coughed. I want to make sure I know what direction. A sneeze and a cough kind of goes like... A sneeze goes 14 feet, the average one. So if it's in your direction, most likely you're walking into it. I don't know who coughed. But... hope I'm not inhaling whatever they coughed up. Yep. So I'm coming up to Bloor Street, Yonge and Bloor, and I'm going to be ending it here. So please like and subscribe, and I'll make more videos when I get a chance. Thanks for coming along this walk. And yeah, I'll shut the camera off in a bit. The walk and vlog is over. You do not have to stick around at this point. I'm just gonna... Wind's blowing a bit. I don't have the muffs on, but it's the only place that the wind is blowing. So, anyways, Bloor Street in the west direction, and Bloor Street in the east direction, and we're gonna go into the subway, and I'm gonna go home. As I said, this walk is over. You can go about your ways. I'm just I'll shut the camera down when I need to shut the camera down. I just saw something that's I didn't need to see. Some dude kind of like hiked up his pants, and I saw his ankles, and just the hideous sores I saw on those ankles. Whew. Oh my God. Boy, better go to a doctor. You see things that you don't want to see. I'm going to, as I said, head to the subway. Again, the walk is over. This is a very boring part. It's just that sometimes something interesting happens and my camera's off, so I don't want that to happen. But you can go watch a TV show now because it's done. Okay. Let's go in. All right. Okay, I see the subway down there. Oh. A little bit of music I gotta contend with. Hopefully there's enough crowd buzz to drown out the music. But there's my subway.